Keith Kaiser is trying out gymnastics this morning.
He is learning what it takes to get a spot on the champion gymnastics team. Are you feeling good about it, Keith?
I'm not feeling good at all. No, when you watch these girls, this is just the warm-up that I'm not really, I'm not even doing the right leg, I don't think. But when we come back, we'll show you some of their skills and how you can try out coming up on WDRB in the morning. How's that? Huh?
Kim, thank you. Keith Kaiser entering the world of gymnastics this morning.
Yes, it's before the champion gymnastics team tryouts later this month. Keith, we've seen you in the gym before. You're quite good, so
that's right.
Don't let us down.
And this will be my my first experience doing maybe a beam routine like this. They're just doing warm-ups here this morning. This is just the warm-up. Yeah, I'm going to attempt this in just a second. No, I don't think so. I'm just standing in line to make it look good. But these guys, champion gymnastics, these are level 7s and 8s and 9s and 10s here that, and they go off and compete and do some crazy stuff. I'm going to do, yeah, I thought they were going to do something a little simpler there. I was just going to join them. It gets a little bit more difficult as the warm-ups begin. And Jason Button here, co-director, champion gymnastics team right there. There's Jennifer over there, Rakai over there. They're just making sure everybody does everything right. But they're doing an Olympic warm-up here this morning. This is what they would do during a competition. They would get there and start warming up.
Absolutely. They were doing the national team warm-up, which is a warm-up that our Olympians use when they're getting ready to compete in the Olympics. And then they're proceeding as if they were going to compete. And so they're warming up their basic tumbling and dance elements to prepare them for competition.
And you were talking, we talked a little bit earlier about how gymnastics helps with school, helps with the brain development.
Absolutely. USAG did a study and they concluded that the extra arm and hand strength increases their ability in handwriting, and then also as they're moving forward and backward and sideways, increase their spatial awareness, which makes them better at math.
And let's show a little bit of video about during competition. This is just the warm-up, but to give people an idea of what competition is, what when they go into it, what are they thinking? Where are they going?
Hopefully they kind of go into autopilot when they're at a meet, because we've practiced so many times their routines and practicing time warm-up and kind of pressured them in the gym, so they get there and they can just be at ease and compete their skills and do the best that they can.
There's actual tryouts, champion gymnastics tryouts happening on August 29th. You can get registered. We'll link you in there. Go to WDRB.com, click on the button, we'll link you in. And if your kid has what it takes and wants to be a part of champion gymnastics, they can be a part of it that way. Candace Sterling, I got to get my front flips in. I got to get my warm-ups so I can compete on the national level like some of these guys do. Every meet. Turn the camera over there. Eric, turn the camera that way. Turn it. Okay, good. Yes. Backflip. Good. And backflip.
Maybe you should just warm up with a cartwheel, Keith.
I think the jumping is hard enough at the moment.
You have to build confidence.
Don't they have, aren't those mats kind of springy?
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice, Keith. Very nice, very nice. All right,
I don't think you bow. You have to do the thing, right?
That's right.
Not that I know anything about gymnastics. I can't even do it back then.
Yeah, me
I could
either.
never do gymnastics. I was too much of a chicken.
Never really tried. All right, Keith, thank you.
Keith Kaiser is learning what it takes to be a member of the champion gymnastics team. He is at champion gymnastics before the team tryouts. Keith, are you ready to try out?
Huh? I think I am. I'm going to try out for the just jumping up and down on the trampoline event, if there is such a thing. You girls, you get on here. You do your thing. I'm going to come over here. They got beam going on this morning. They got the trampoline. They're doing a little training here before they head over to the vault. Right there's a vault going right now. Check it out. Oh, doing a flip. So when we come back, we'll talk about what goes into competing with gymnastics, and they're having tryouts August 29th. We'll tell you about that, too, coming up on WDRB in the morning. Fantastic. That was a good job right there. All right. Have no idea what you did.
Champion Gymnastics is looking for more talent to fill out the team. So Keith Kaiser is going to try to tumble his way onto a roster spot. Good luck with that.
Yes, just working on some vault training here. Yeah, I've already done triple Lundy twist and a half. Have you done that? Have you done that one? I don't think so. When we come back, some more skills from champion gymnastics and talk about tryouts coming up on WDRB in the morning. Do what I do. Yeah, triple Lundy, twisty, half twist with James. Yeah.
Kim, thank you very much. Keith Kaiser is showing off his gymnastic skills this morning.
He is trying to make the team when Champion Gymnastics has its tryouts later this month. Keith?
That is actually an official mount.
This was an official mount. I just did the official mount on a balance beam right there.
Level 2.
For level 2. It goes up to 10, and then, of course, the Olympics after that. But Champion Gymnastics, how long has it been? It's been around for years.
It has. It's actually moved around from different buildings. This
Yeah.
was once actually Derby City.
Yeah.
But we're affiliated with All About Kids, where we have both our boys and girls gymnastic programs. And then they come over here to our team gym, where they prepare for competition.
And they're developing every day, competing. How often are some of these girls in the gym?
Our most kids train 5 days a week. Our most advanced kids, those are our 9s and 10s. And our youngest level just comes once a week for 90 minutes.
And we're looking at the beam over here, and during a competition, they have to do specific skills during the competition. That's what they work on in the gym, right?
Correct. So we train skills to learn, and then we also train them to practice warming up for a meet. And when they get to a competition, they have 2 minutes, and they have to be ready to go on beam.
That's it. There's one beam, I guess, to compete on.
So
you
everyone
get
takes
in there,
turns.
get down to business, and start to compete. Now we look over at the vault, which a lot of 9s and 10s are over here. Is that right?
Our 9s and 10s are over here, and those are our 7s and 8s.
Good.
And most of them are doing a skill called a Yurchenko, which is where they do a round off onto the springboard, dive backwards onto the table doing a back handspring, and then they flip off.
And then the guys, I guess they would come forward. They would do the Yurchenko also?
Yeah, guys do Yurchenkos. They do a bunch of different vaults. They're a little bit stronger, a little bit quicker,
yeah.
and so they can do a higher level of vault many times.
And we see all ladies here this morning, but
Right.
but guys get involved with gymnastics.
They
also?
do. They do. I remember starting when I was young just because I wanted to flip over the couch. And they come here and they treat the gym like a jungle gym.
Yeah.
So our boys program, they have, I think, a little bit more fun at times than our girls. Our girls are a little bit more focused and serious. And
yeah.
the boys play a little bit, but they do a lot of good gymnastics too.
And there's tryouts happening on August 29th with Champion Gymnastics. You can go to WDRB.com, click on the button. We'll link you in that way, how you get registered, and learn about the program that way also. Candace Sterling, I've been watching the girls do the vault this morning, and I thought I would attempt my vault. Have you seen what I'm going to attempt here? Have you ever seen what I'm going to do?
No.
Okay, good. I haven't either. It's a one of a kind. All right, hang on just a second. I'm going to put the microphone right here. If I can get to it quick. I'm gonna give it to Jason. I'm gonna give it to you. And then here we go.
This is a trip to the emergency room
Go
waiting to
100%
happen.
all out here, Keith. Yes, the approach. Boing. Oh! Very nice. Yes.
Yeah, he
Very
stuck the
nice.
landing. Oh, I thought he'd hurt himself.
Yeah,
Keith, that was great.
Trickiest part is getting out of the foam cubes. Girls, come help me. Come
I was
here.
a little worried there for a second.
So
He started charging down that runway like he was really going to do it. And I thought, no, don't do it.
I thought to myself, oh, this is a recipe for disaster.
I give it
However-
to Keith. He'll try anything.
You know, he's a good athlete. Sometimes he overexerts his athletic ability, I think, at times. Gymnastics encourages physical fitness, self-confidence, and teamwork. Keith Kaiser is trying to become part of the team at Champion Gymnastics. Hey, Keith.
yeah, the tryouts are happening on August 29th. I wonder if I can try out. Is there an age limit? Can I try out?
No. We're looking for 4-year-olds and up at a tryout, boys and girls.
All right, so you want to shape and mold them.
Right.
I'm already stuck in my ways.
You're molded.
Yeah, I'm molded and it won't bend very well. I think that's the idea. So when we come back, we're going to show some more skills. And the ladies doing right here, go ahead, count them off.
1, 2, 3.
Holy moly! More skills from Champion Gymnastics coming up on WDRB in the morning.
Keith Kaiser is trying out gymnastics this morning.
He is learning what it takes to get a spot on the Champion Gymnastics team. Keith, good morning.
Yep, it just takes a spirit, and that's it. And skill and talent and a lot of energy. When we come back, we'll show you some of the skills here at Champion Gymnastics and tell you about tryouts coming up on WDRB in the morning.
Hi, Kim. Thank you very much. Keith Kaiser is practicing his gymnastics skills this morning. Candace, if he really wants to make the team, he needs to wear the proper attire, the leotard.
We have tried to encourage him to put on a leotard. I don't think he took our words of wisdom, and that's why you're not succeeding, Keith Kaiser.
That was a one time only I had the leotard on. Well, I might bring it back maybe later on, but later on. This morning, gotta get my practice stuff on. Ready to go. Learning some skills from Champion Gymnastics, Jason right here, and they're working on floor routines. And is it constantly building those skills one on top of the other?
Yeah, so it's a lot of people see this difficult skill that this kid's doing in double back, for example, but she started with round off, and she started with a back handspring, and then added a back tuck, and you just keep adding. It's just layers you build.
Do kids get frustrated? I mean, they want to achieve, they want to get better. Do they get a little frustrated, you know, moving up to the next level?
They do, and fear starts to settle in as they get older, and so that's a component we just work through. And when they do get afraid or they do get nervous, we take it back a step, and then we go back forward, and we kind of work that way to help build their confidence.
And that's what the gymnastics is all about, building that confidence and stamina and endurance.
Yeah, it pays dividends, whether they end up going to college, whether they end up competing gymnastics on a higher level. It builds them confidence that they take into every aspect of their life, not just in the gym.
I'm gonna head over to the bars now. I'm gonna cross the mat right here. I think that's how you move across the floor. But Jennifer right here, Jennifer Turnbull, and you're a coach here, making sure kids are going in the right direction. The bars that we see behind us here,
Yes.
Is that a skill that builds upon itself?
Yeah, when you start out on bars in the lower levels, you do very easy skills. Most of them are strength-based.
Yeah.
And then as you move through the levels, they build upon one another.
And then what are the 7 to 8s here?
Yes.
Levels? And you see a lot of skilled girls. I mean, you move up to 9s and 10s. I mean, they're getting even a little bit more difficult moves, all right?
Correct. They're going to be swinging and flipping over the bar and catching the bar in 9 and 10. Right now, most of the skills that these girls are working on are just swinging around the bar.
So challenges, of course, at Champion Gymnastics, and you can actually be a part of tryouts August 29th. Go to WDRB.com, click on the button. We'll link you in there, and you can learn. Come over here. You got to help me out. Working on the a kip. You showed me how to do a kip. All right, hold the microphone right there. Talk me through it. Go.
Okay, so what you do is you're gonna put your hands on the bar, and then you're gonna put your feet like out in front of you,
Okay.
and then you're gonna bring your legs up
Flip
to
up
the bar,
and around.
and then bring
push.
yourself all the way up.
Give me a push. Give me a push.
You can do it. Go, go, go! No! Casey, help her!
Yes.
Go, go, go!
Yes.
Woo!
Pull my legs back around. Right here. Pull them down. I gotta learn.
You need to work on your dismount, Keith.
He needs to work on his everything.
Is that a lot of work?
Little teamwork
It's
there.
called team gymnastics.
Yeah.
Helps you through the maneuver.
Your team gets bonus points for dealing with that.
As you pointed out, I mean, you know, when you dismount, you got to throw the hands up there.
Something.
Give it serious.
Give us a little something.
I don't know what that dismount was. Work on it, Keith. Thank you very much.
Keith Kaiser is trying out gymnastics this morning. He's going to see if he has what it takes to be a member of the Champion Gymnastics team. Still got some time before tryouts, Keith.
Yeah, I got a little bit more time to work on my skills before tryouts on the 29th. I'm standing in line, working on bars here. I've been doing bars for years, and this is not as challenging as I thought it would be. When we come back, Champion Gymnastics and some of their skills coming up on WDRB in the morning. I got this.
Thank you, Sterling. Champion Gymnastics is looking for some more talent to fill out the team. Keith Kaiser hopes he can tumble his way onto this team. Good morning.
I might work on beam or I might work on bars. Go ahead, Liz, let's see what she does here. So when we come back, we'll show you some skills of Champion Gymnastics and tryouts happening on August 29th, coming up on WDRB in the morning.
Thank you, Kim. Keith Kaiser is learning about gymnastics this morning.
Yes, it's before Champion Gymnastics team tryouts later this month. Seems that you are improving, Keith. Good morning.
Nice.
Good morning. I have to focus and concentrate right now. I'm standing on a 4-inch beam. I'm 6'4" off of the beam, so I need to focus. Now I'm going to do my dismount. Jason, hold that.
Good luck. Huh? Not bad.
Has anyone ever done that in the Olympics?
No. They usually add a flip to it.
I got to work on that, work up to that. But the beam, we're showing that right here, right now, which is I think, a very scary apparatus.
It is. Some of the kids, they are scared at first, but we work on it little by little. It's probably the event that's probably easiest to perfect, but the hardest to do in competition when you're nervous.
Yeah, so everything's quiet. People are just looking at you. No music, nothing to focus on. Just you and that 4-inch beam.
Absolutely. So it can be a little intimidating in a meet setting.
Look at these guys. And then they're making it look easy, but years and years. How old are the average age here?
The average age in this group right here, it ranges from 5th grade on up to 8th.
And then, of course, when you start with the beam like this, you have to start with practicing. And then, Jennifer, I'm going to talk to you real quick. Over here. Eric, turn around here. Got the old, what is this pit called? What is it called? The pitch?
This is a trench bar. So there's a trench underneath the bar so you can swing down and swing through and still be low to the ground.
All right, and then there's practice right here. So they're going to practice right here on catching the bar. So when you do flip around and then you catch it again in midair, they have to practice like this because you don't want to do it on the real bars until you're ready to go. Oh! And that's what it is. Practice, 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 practice. And if you can be a part of the team, do a double over there. Do some, yeah. Practice, practice, practice. And they have tryouts on August 29th. You go to WDRB.com, click on the button, and we'll link you in that way, and you can learn more about how to be a part of the program. Candace Sterling, I got to go do that right now. That's what I got to do. Let me get up there. All right, I'm in. All right, I'm going to do a double. Oh, here, hold that. Okay, talk me through it.
Well,
What do I do? Oh, somebody talk.
Somebody talk.
What do I do?
okay. Okay, so you have to swing and then you let go when your feet are up above the bar. You let go when your feet are above the bar and you flip over.
I was going to say it's going to take a while for his feet to get above the bar.
I was worried about the bar breaking.
I'm scared of all that stuff but the foam pit, which looks like a lot of fun.
I'm right there with you.
I would never be able to compete in that unless every single event space had a foam pit at the end.
No way. When Keith was telling me about this morning, I thought, oh, Keith, this is a recipe for disaster. However, he's done very well this morning.
I think he knows his limits.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.